Our song was a song of tomorrow.
Singing that.
Oh, no.
Get points for that?
I'd like to say that we're glad to be here. I'd like to say that, but unfortunately it's not the case. I can't even put into words how excited I am to be standing up here with these fellows. I still don't know who this is, but we just want to thank you so much for everything. Some of you we've known a really long time, and thank you for always being there, and thank you for having hospitality rooms. Or hostility rooms, as we used to call them. That's right. And thanks for being there for a lobby concert, if there was one. And just thank you. We're gonna try to do our best to sing for you. Dave is really sucking tonight, but he'll give you the best he's got. It sounds a little like eggs frying. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But allow us to just sing a couple for you. Please remember that it's not 25 years since we started. It's 25 years since we maybe, won the contest, but it was a weak year. That's right. It's a weak year that year.
Says it all.
So we're going to sing a couple songs for you now, and hopefully it'll bring a smile or a tear, hopefully not at the same time. Good.
This day and age we're living in gives cause for apprehension, with speed and new invention and things like third dimension. But we get a trifle weary of Mr. Einstein's theory. So we must get down to earth at times, relax, relieve the tension. No matter what the progress or what may yet be tried, the simple things of life are such they cannot be denied. You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh, just a sigh, just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. As time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say, I love you. On that you can rely, no matter what the future brings as time goes by. Time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes as time goes by, as time goes by, as time goes by. Nice bubble. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, thanks for your sympathy. We really appreciate it, believe me. I just remember one thing. I remember this being a lot easier 30 years ago. I can tell you that. But we finally found what key we were supposed to sing these songs in, in the men's key. So we just lowered them back down. Go home, check your recording. It's way too high. It's just way. That explains the nosebleeds, I think was. Anyway. What are we singing now? Oh.
Yeah.
I'd love to tell you that this is a beautiful song that is one of my favorites, but unfortunately that's not the case.
Join us. Thank you. It must have been moon glow way up in the blue. It must have been moon glow that led me straight to you. I still hear you saying, dear one, hold me fast. And I started praying, oh Lord, please let this last. We float through the air, seem to float right through the air. Heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. And now when there's moon glow way up in the blue, I'll always remember that moon glow gave me you. We float through the air, seem to float right through the air. Heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. And now when there's moon glow way up in the blue, I'll always remember that moon glow gave me you. 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 We're running out.
All righty.
Made it.
Thank you. Thanks. It's funny how jokes have changed over the years. It used to be that somebody would go, "Hey, I got a joke for you," and it would be followed by, so these two got, and whatever the joke was. But now it's like all over the internet. So you walk up to somebody and you say, "Hey, I got a joke for you. Stop me if you've heard it." And you go, "I've heard it." Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. So for years I've been emceeing because I can't sing anymore. But at yeah, you've heard it exactly.
Never been this.
But I've been saying to crowds and folks all up and down the coast and even further west that how you can tell when you've been in barbershopping too long is when you first get in, everybody comes up and they goes, "Hey Rick, come here, sing this." And now they go, "Hey Rick, come here, listen to this." Well, I'm sad to tell you that happened at the district in October. These four very excited young guys come over and they go, "Mr. Rick, are you busy?" And I'm like, "No." And they were like, come on over here. And I was like, all right, fellas. And they were like, listen to this. Well, they were very excited. They had just learned a BSQ song except for 2 chords that I fixed. Anyway. But that was great. It was great. It was so cool to see young guys so excited about singing Barbershop, and I can't remember what song it was. That's how much of an impression they made. But anyway, just kidding. What song are we doing now?
This contemporary idiom.
Ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you, we'd like to do a song now that's in the contemporary idiom. And we have just the idiom standing over here to sing it for you. Is it yours? Oh, it's my song? Oh. You know how some quartets come out here and they feature their best voice to cover up how crummy they are? We'd like to do that right now. We'd like to feature our best voice. And the song I'm going to sing for you is a beautiful song made famous by the Ink Spots, and we're doing it because they couldn't be here tonight. Okay. Now, serious, like we practiced it, especially you.
Yes, sir.
We practiced.
Is that us?
We rehearsed and rehearsed. We went through it twice.
Here we go again, just reminiscing, dreaming of yesterday and the joys we're missing. Alone, living in a meadow, my echo, my shadow, your shadow and me. We're not a crowd, we're not even company. My echo, my shadow and you, shadow and me. What good is the moonlight, the silvery moonlight that shines, shines above to walk? I walk with my shadow, I talk with my echo, but where is the one I love? We three will wait for you, even through eternity. My echo, my shadow, and me. Echo, my shadow, and me. Ricky! Woo!
I'm such a fan. This is great.
Well, I had prepared a story to tell you tonight, but you can't tell it in mixed company. So if you guys will get out of here, I'll get... No. So Diz has got a special presentation that he'd like to make. So, Diz?
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
And then you can call it for
Oh, very good. Very good.
Actually, it's really kind of funny. Mr. Fogel, who used to run the boat ride on the Lady Baltimore years ago, and it was one of those that the three of us happened to be there, and Mike happened to find us, and we were able to sing on the boat ride. And we've done several beer blasts, and Mike has been able to find us, and we're able to sing. We were invited to Della a year ago in November, and odd enough, Mike found us and we were able to sing. So what we wanted to go do was to say thank you to Mike for I like to read this. First off, it says to Mike Kelly for bowling a perfect 300 score.
No.
That's not right.
That's the wrong trophy.
We went to Harry's Really Used Trophies and got a deal on this. You can use it twice. It's got two sides. So, and no, it says to Mike Kelly, and it does say in sincere appreciation from Arcade. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sarah should always.
Thank the Academy.
Thank you. You guys don't know what it's like singing with these people. You can't get anything done. They're always laughing and chatting each other up. I'm just glad this doesn't say to Yul Brenner. So thanks, Arcade.
Okay.
Well, thank you for letting us come in and share part of the evening with you tonight. And it's so great to see so many familiar faces here. And as I look around the room and I'm looking into your faces, some of your faces could stand looking into. But that didn't come out right. So let me try another one. No, we've only got about 70 more songs that we would like to sing. Unfortunately, we can't remember them because it was just too long ago. But again, I just can't put into words how much we appreciate all of you all through the years. We've just had such a great time. When Dave and I and Diz.
Pizza's done.
He's ready. Who's ready?
Please tell me you all heard that. Please tell me. Heard what? Good. I think it's acting up again. I think it's.
Right was good.
Oh my God.
Hold your hand up and you hear the sound again.
So I can't remember. You know, you always have like. How many of you have ever sung in a quartet? Raise your hand proudly. Yeah, awesome. And isn't it great when you go to a show or a sing out and something happens that like solders it in place for you. We're singing on the Fredericksburg, Virginia show. No offense against anybody in Fredericksburg here. But we walk out and we sing about most of the way through our opening song. It's a brand new day, and we're just about to the tag, and we hear the fire alarm goes off. Well, that was tough enough, but they had just had a new system put in, and the control panel was in the office. And the only one that had the key was the principal, and he wasn't there. So the entire auditorium, I don't know, there's probably 400 or 500 people there. They heard we were coming. There would have been 9, but they all went outside into the parking lot, and so did we. And we sang them 4 or 5 songs, and the principal finally got there and opened up and it's still, you can still hear it in the background. And he finally shuts it off, and there's a big cheer. We all go back in, and we do our second song. But see, to me, I will never forget something like that, sharing that with, with Dave and Diz and whatever your name is. And
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean, right, exactly. So,
Mr. Clean.
But that's the sort of thing, when you go out and sing with your quartet. Anyway, I told you all that to tell you this. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We treasure your friendship. And we'd like to attempt to sing a song for you now that is a beautiful tune. We loved it from the first time we sang through it. And we'll try to make it to the end together. So we'll see you there.
Ooh, when your world is turned around, why not smile? Don't wear a frown. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile. And maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness.
Hide every trace of sadness.
Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile. What's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. You must keep on trying. Smile.
What's the use of
Crying now, you'll find that life is still worthwhile, worthwhile.